Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? Once again, we live. Once again, we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blake, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, man. Bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before we get into it, lineup review. We just gonna go over my yesterday's performance. Didn't really give a starting five. I don't give starting fives on small slates, but just to give you my full disclosure, show you my lineup. So we got that queued up for you. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bells on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop. Also, everybody, please do me one small favor. Hit that like button for your boy, man. I appreciate all the love. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much, all right? Let's get to it, man. Last night was very solid on DraftKings. Um, tripled up my buy-in. I ain't go too heavy. This my best lineup. This was the $5 5K to first. This was a 150 max contest, but I like the size of it. It's only like 5,000 people, but came in 45th place over here. Put up a score of 350. I tweeted out little two picks for DraftKings and FanDuel yesterday. On DraftKings, it was Jakob Pertl and Grayson Allen, and on FanDuel, it was Jokic and Grayson Allen. So best lineup pulled up right here. It's simple, man. Giannis was out. You go to those Bucks guys. I went to Holiday and some of the smaller pieces. I figured Holiday and Portis would be the higher owned guys, so I didn't really want to go that route, trying to get a little different. I figured most people would start with Holiday and Portis and then build around there, but definitely wanted to get Drew Holiday, 58% on, 62 fantasy points. Grayson Allen was just my favorite because he was drawing lower ownership than Ingles and some of those other guys, so I wanted to get to him. I knew his minutes would be solid. And he's a guy that can give you a solid performance. He does a little bit of everything. He's a hustle guy, man. He can get high and shoot the three a little bit, which is what he did for us last night. He hit 4 3-pointers. Gave us 36 fantasy points. Very solid from Grayson Allen there at 4,600. Joe Ingles just near the flat man. Been playing 20, 25 minutes. Got him at 25% on. He gave us 37 fantasy points. Nice night from him. Ben Simmons, of course, everybody's chalk with no Kyrie over there. He got the 10 points. Triple-double, 52 fantasy points. I told you, if Ben Simmons ever get 10 points, you're going to have a good game from him, man. Little baby triple-double from him as they got beat by the Spurs. But 52 fantasy points, definitely almost 10x from Ben Simmons. You definitely needed that. And at the center, man, Jakob Pertl, man, what could have been? We could have cracked the top 10. If Jakob Pertl don't get in foul trouble, he was eating, man. He was crushing. He had like 17 fantasy points the first 10 minutes of the game, man. He was absolutely destroying. Foul trouble forced him to the bench. Never quite got back. And I think he played 22, 23 minutes and gave you 30 fantasy points, man. If he get to 30 here, he can easily push for. If he avoids foul trouble, I think he approaches 40, 45, 50 points in this spot and definitely give us a chance to take something down. But he was still okay at 6,200. At the other guard, Steph Curry, 28 fantasy points. Okay, solid right there, 4,300, 77% on. Then at the bottom, Michael Porter Jr. This was Bruce Brown. I was hoping we got some news that Jamal Murray was out, and I know Bruce Brown would take over the point a little bit. Didn't happen, so I just went up to Porter and paired him with Jokic down here, 30% on. He gave you 73 fantasy points. So 350, my best lineups on DraftKings. My best lineup on FanDuel, 343. Didn't quite make the money over here. This is that 222 to 20 max, sometimes 25 max. They be playing with it. Some days it's 20 max, some days it's 25 max, but it's all good. I like that little contest. Drew over here once again, high on. He got it done. I had Damian Lillard at 28%. He gave us 58 fantasy points, solid. I just left Bruce Brown in this one. Grayson Allen, Joe Ingles, same thing. Nice performance for them too. OG Anunoby killed me, man. I knew this one. I had $3 in here. I wanted to do a run back with a Toronto guy, and I went and OG Anunoby, and I should have went to Van Vliet or Trent or somebody else. But I told you, man, that's just my luck with the Raptors guys. Whoever I take is always the other Raptor, man. So just unlucky right here with OG Anunoby at 12%, only 14 fantasy points. Definitely hurt this lineup. Gotta have Aaron Gordon in here. This is the one I was just building for Jamal Murray being out, and he played. I just left it. So Aaron Gordon was still okay, 35 fantasy points, 16% on. Ben Simmons, 51%, a little more expensive over here on FanDuel, but Definitely was still in play. 50 fantasy points from him, and then Jakob Purdy at 5%. Like I said, man, just that foul trouble. Got unlucky with foul trouble, man. Come on. We knocking on the door, though. We knocking on the door. Let's get to today's slate. Got a monster 9-game slate. It ain't monster, but it's going to be a nice one. You see, I got everything pulled up for y'all already. Let's get into the plays. Now, at the point guard at the top, I guess I got to go TJ McConnell. DraftKings didn't move his price. He has just been crushing. And they let him see 30-plus minutes last time. So, if they're going to let him see 30-plus minutes, with the way he's been playing, I think you got to go back to him. It's a great matchup against the OK City Thunder. I'm just going to give in and play TJ McConnell once again. I've been playing him consistently since Halliburton's been out, but not as much as I needed to. I've been having him in 1 or 2 spots, but the way he's been crushed, you probably need him in everything. So I'm going to go to him tonight too, man. Hopefully he can get those 30 minutes again. I'm not expecting 55 from him like last time, but 35, 40 definitely can pay off this $5,500 price tag. So I don't mind getting back to TJ McConnell, especially in this matchup with OKC. Now, shooting guard, we get a little different here. Look at Tyler Hero, 7,300. I know he's a guy that's going to come in under-owned on a 9-game slate. We saw him return last game. He was with an okay performance, but the thing I like, he was back to his full allotment of minutes. So, that being said, hopefully Laurie is still out so he can get the bulk of the ball handling duties here. But either way, I like getting a Tyler Hero, man. He's been very solid this year, playing very well. You get him at 7-3. Don't forget now, earlier in the year, this guy, he was pushing 8K in the low 8. So you know what type of player you know what type of play he's capable of. So I don't mind going to Tyler Hero right here, 7,300. I like the discount. Hopefully he can find that shot for us today and give us a nice performance right here, 7,300 price tag, and a nice matchup against the Pelicans. Now at the small forward, little value piece over here. I want to look at Eric Gordon, 4,500. Still expecting no Kevin Porter Jr. over here. If that change, we'll change. But we saw Eric Gordon pick up the bulk of the assist work last time for the team. I thought Jalen Green would possibly pick up some, but he still didn't do much but shoot the ball. So I like getting Eric Gordon here. Maybe he picks up those Kevin Porter facilitating duties to go along with the scoring he adds, and that can give you a nice upside right here for Eric Gordon and a great matchup against the Charlotte Hornets. One of the best fantasy matchups on the slate. The two games everybody's going to be in right now, especially for value wise too as well. Charlotte, Houston, Indiana, OKC is the 2 games people are going to pick their value from and pick little pieces from. 2 of the better games fantasy wise, but I like getting Eric Gordon at 4,500. Coming at the power forward, I want to look at Julius Randle, 10-1, going against the Washington Wizards. I know it's their 3rd game in 4 days, but he did get a rest yesterday, so, and you know he's going to get the minutes. They just run him out there for New York, so he should absolutely destroy down low against the Wizards. There's nothing down there to impede his progress. He can put Porzingis on his back. He can put Gafford on his back. They don't have a body big enough for him. I expect him to have his way down there going against these Washington Wizards. I like Julius Randle today. Then at the center, I know Sengun, the talk of the town. He's been playing well. Put up a monster 70-point game last time out. But they took the price up on him. He's in play, I guess, if you want to get there. But I'm going to go down to a guy who's steadily been getting it done. Walker Kessler, 5,400. Going against the Clippers, especially if there's no marketing. Kessler just been performing very well. We saw a 20-20 game from him last time out, so you know what he's capable of. Doesn't really have a big center to battle down there against the Clippers. Maybe the Clippers go small. I don't know if the Jazz leave him out there. That's one of my only concerns. The Clippers going small, and if the Jazz are going to leave Kessler out there. But I think they want to play this kid. They like him out there. He's a solid rebounder and defender. So I think he still pushes 30 minutes regardless of what the Clippers do. And I like getting Walker Kessler at 5,400, a guy with double-double potential in this spot against the Clippers. So there you have it, man. Your starting 5 for DraftKings: TJ McConnell, Tyler Hero, Eric Gordon, Julius Randle, and Walker Kessler. All right? Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. All right, coming into FanDuel at the top, I want to look at Darius Garland. Expect Donovan Mitchell probably to miss again as he left last game early. Darius Garland's in play on DraftKings as well. I definitely going to get some of them over there. Might pair him with TJ McConnell. But I like Darius Garland in a great matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. No Mitchell, Garland should be able to tote the load, man. I like getting to him right here at 8K. At the shooting guard, a little value play over here. I want to look at Colin Sexton. Now, this provided in marketing. Well, he's probably still in play, even in marketing plays. He's been getting minutes even throughout the season, even when marketing plays. So, he could possibly see a few more. They like to get him some little run out there. He comes off the bench. He's a little aggressive for him. He's their bench scorer, so to speak. I like getting Colin Sexton here against the Clippers at 5K. Come here, small forward. Stand with Tyler Hero, 7,500. Like the price tag on over here. The minutes should be there. I like the matchup. Like I said, he just got to get his groove back coming off of missing a few games from injury. But I like getting the Tyler Hero. I like this price tag at 7,500. At the power forward, staying with Julius Randle. $200 cheaper. Like I said, I just expect him to go to work down low against these Wizards, man. Have his way. You know he's in line for a big double-double. He can go ahead and give you 30 points and 12 boards. I like getting the Julius Randle on today's slate. And then at the center spot, man, I want to look at Domantas Sabonis. Now, FanDuel has everybody priced up. Kessler, Sengun. It is tough over here, man. I'm just going to pay up either Sabonis or I might get to Jokic again. I don't mind going back to Jokic tonight as well. But I like Domantas Sabonis at 10-2 in this matchup against the Lakers, who don't have anything down low to impede him. So Sabonis should have a nice game as well. Going against this Lakers, great matchup. You know, no defense over there. So there you have it, man. Your starting five on FanDuel: Domantas Sabonis, Julius Randle, Tyler Hero, Colin Sexton, and Darius Garland, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'm going to catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.